What is going on, you guys? Welcome to the video. Today we are playing some last Epoch. I have just hit above 50 hours in this game. I'm somewhere close to like 60 hours to 58 hours. Actually, I can just go ahead and pull it up on Steam here. All right, yeah, 58 hours on Steam played. A lot of these hours have they were basically just spent looking through the skill tree, looking through the passive tree. Because I went into this game blind. I didn't look up another build. I didn't look up guides. I wanted to just experience the game for what it is and see if it fixed the problems of other ARPGs like Diablo and PoE. So that's what I did. I spent 58 hours plus playing the game just as a noob, seeing if I could understand the game from within the game before watching guides, because that's mainly what I didn't like about Diablo. It's mainly what I didn't like about PoE. I hate the fact that I was so lost in those games without looking up certain information, especially because Diablo was so unbalanced. There was so much theory crafting that had to be done on top of theory crafting. This game, after 58 hours of playing and reaching middle game, right? I beat the quest line and I'm running monoliths, which is like the end game content. I'm not true end game. We know how ARPGs work. This is like mid game, right? But what I have learned is that going through my build here, just looking the quality of life features in this game are amazing, by the way. So I was able to search for every node dealing with fire, every node dealing with lightning, every node dealing with ward, and I made my own build based off of fire damage, lightning damage, elemental damage, and melee attacks. So I am a mage that went Spellblade, and I'm now a melee character. And this build is actually insane. It's a Flame Reave enchant with base skills for mage, but Flame Reave is my main damage. Enchant weapon is my damage burst. Mana strike for sustain. Flame ward, and then teleport. This build's so fun, man. So I'm getting increased mana regained on Mana Strike, and then I'm also converting Mana Strike into somewhat of a DPS because it is a DPS filler. Mana Strike is basically your normal attack, whereas Flame Reave, it's your resource builder, whereas Flame Reave is your resource spender, which is your right click. And then my Flame Reave is spec'd to return. It is also spec'd for massive melee crit damage, as well as ignite, more damage on ignite. Eventually I probably will go into I'm sorry, I should have said critical strike chance. Eventually I will go into critical damage. That's because the multiplicative damage from this skill comes from critical strikes, critical dam, melee damage versus ignited. Those are gonna be the main ones I go for. I don't want to go on this side of the tree unless I really have to. So I'm gonna try and fill up this left part first, especially Ember Infusion, especially Arcane, especially my Ignite and Crit, and then I'll potentially go into Ashen Waste. Enchant Weapon is literally just that. I'm going for straight damage. Elemental damage will be the next node I go for. I went for Fire Burst damage on Ignite. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention. I will convert my Flame into Lightning, and that is why I'm a Flame Lightning build. Lightning from Mana Strikes, and then it will be Flame and Lightning from Flame Reave when I convert this to Lightning over here after speccing for dual swords. Yeah, dude, this teleport increases my elemental damage, and then I get ward gain. This is where I'm at 50 plus hours into the game. I'm gonna completely min-max this build before the 24th release. That way I can have as much multiplicative damage as possible. But let me go ahead and show you guys what this build is actually looking like. Like I said, 50 hours into the game, no research, nothing, but I'm having fun. I feel strong. It's not like Diablo where you reach that fall off point. It's not like PoE where you reach that fall off point if you're not following a meta build. I don't know though. This could be meta. This build could be totally meta. Who knows? The game's new. I don't know because I didn't look up anything. I just know I am destroying shit with Enchant Weapon. I drop Enchant Weapon and stuff just dies, bro. It's insane. I also get haste on using my my flame ward, and I get ward upon using my teleport. So my mobility skills are counting as defensive skills, and then my defensive skills are counting as mobility skills. Like everything has a utilization. And then my TP, when I TP, I get I'm gonna get, I don't know if I spec into it yet, but I will get increased CDR, which will be huge because then I can basically teleport every time after enchant weapon. Look at that burst, dude. Look at that burst. I got scepter. Physical damage, set physical, it's not good. Scepters are good for your main hand until you get spell blades, but once I get like 63 plus, I think more mana and spell blades are gonna drop, so I'm gonna swap to dual spell blades. But scepter blade is really good to start with until you get that weapon upgrade. So yeah, as you guys can see, like basically made this class play like my rogue in Diablo. Like enchant weapon is just literally a damage boost for my right click, except it's range. And it's elemental damage instead of poison. But yeah, dude, when I enchant weapon, the damage just skyrockets, man. So fun. Look at that one shot. Also get damage bonus on using Flame Ward. I'm also casting Elemental Circle or Elemental Ring on using TP. So every single one of my skills is like upkeeping my DPS to a certain extent. Even when I'm teleporting, I am DPSing. It was so fun making this build, but it's even more fun playing it. I really can't wait to min-max and see what like in-game looks like in this game. Because even like the crafting features in this game are so fun, man. Like rolling for the right affixes becomes relatively easy because of the shatter system. You just shatter whatever affix you get on an item, and then you take another item with like potential, and then depending on if it has enough potential to get a perfect item, then take that item and you make it what you want, dude. It's really cool. All right, we're gonna enchant weapon here, and we're just gonna burst. Chunk them pretty nicely there. Again, I'm getting ward on TP, so when my ward gets low, I just flame ward. If it gets low again, I go back into a TP, and I pretty much keep like 50% HP barrier. I'm also getting a certain percentage of ward based on health. So I'm getting ward for TP, and I'm getting ward based on health. It's like two stacking features with TP. So good, dude. So good. Oh, I finished this this area with no deaths. All right, so yeah, that's kind of how like these monoliths are working. You farm them, you get good loot, you get more stability, you do the quests of the echoes, and then you dismantle or shatter stats that you want. I'll show you guys that real quickly. So the quality of life is amazing. Once again, you see, I just transferred all my crafting materials to a materials inventory. Like, amazing, dude. Like, that's literally what we wanted in Diablo. It's what I wanted in PoE. Like, you don't have to buy a stash tab. You don't have to deal with that crap, dude. Like, the game just has good quality of life. All right, so let's say I wanted to. This has no force potential, or I could make it a really good ring, but whatever, it has no force potential, so just screwed. This is a pretty good resistance ring. I might keep it, just in case I want resistance, like later. I don't really need them right now, because I just use ward. This unique, I'm just gonna sell it. Let me see, which one of these do I want? Oh, I want the lightning damage off of this, so what I do is I just put it in there, I shatter. And then now I have all of these suffixes from everything I've shattered that I can put onto a different weapon if it has enough force potential. I'm basically looking for like a base item with like 2 stats that I want and like good force potential, and then I can take it to like a near perfect item and then just keep upgrading it. But yeah, I'm not really getting what I need per se, so I'm just gonna sell these and just buy some shatters. But the sword that I'm waiting on, just show you guys real quickly, is this crystal sword. At 64, you see how it has elemental melee attack speed, elemental damage. Like this is what I should be using as a spell blade. So you guys definitely will likely see my Spellblade build here on launch. But yeah, this has been like one thing that I want to like share for you guys. The story for this game is actually really interesting. There's a lot of betrayal, just like in the RPG. You know, it's pretty standard, I would say, for an RPG. Someone betrays you, blah blah blah, and you find the evil demon or whatever. Like it's very basic, but it's still good, right? Like, but all in all, like I said, 50 hours into this game, I'm 100% enjoying it, and I'm looking forward to launch. Yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts and comments below. Peace and love. Thanks for watching the video.